Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to create a one tool which will help us to manage our all the database, tables, columns, we have in SQL, and we will be controlling them through Excel, and just by we will have an interface, and then we have some option. Let me show you one by one. Okay, and this is something which only authenticate user only can utilize. There is an authentication process as well which I have implemented. Let me show you as well. Okay, dummy credential you can't create. You must be a authorized user. Okay, valid user, not an invalid. How? Let me show you. So if I will click on this entire SQL management tool, okay, and you will see the tool is getting open. I can also change the icon, but I have not changed. Okay, you see. Now you see this is the first this is the first interface you guys will see. For example, that you have no credential. Okay, you are the new user for this tool. So first, what SQL server, whatever the SQL server you have, you just need to paste it first here. Okay, and that is something which will come later on. You don't have any user ID and password so far. Just go in the create a new credential. Okay, here you need to create your credential. I'm creating by the name of you know admin admin. Okay, and admin 123 is my password. I have to give my email address here. For example, you only will be able to, you must have Outlook. Okay, and that Outlook should be completely configured. Okay, that is something is the condition here. So in the email, I'm giving my email excelvba 422 at the rate gmail.com. Okay, and now I'm sending the verification code. As soon as I send the verification code, I will be getting one verification code here. You will be able to see. Let me refresh. Was my email address correct? ExcelVBA 422. All right, it's correct. Now you see, I have got the notification. This is written here. You see, SQL Server Database Management Tool Authentication Code, 26th October, on this date time that you have received. This is the authentication code you have got. You just need to paste it here. If you have removed any character you are trying to create user, it will throw you. Okay, the code verification code should be completely, exactly, it should be match. Okay, create user. User created successfully. Close. I have, this is SQL Server. I already have entered. If you have different, you just paste it. Okay. So it was admin 123. Okay. I just written my password, and now I'm clicking on login. As soon as I clicked on login, you see it is showing the loading button. Okay, now I have a second interface. This is the something very useful interface. From here, that we will be controlling our all the fields, all the columns, all the tables, all the database, right? If we want to add the columns, we want to delete the columns, we want to rename the columns, we have all the option here. Now let's see. As of now, I do have 16 database. Okay, and that is the list when it was created. Okay, when it was created, and what was the database name. And if I'm clicking on all projects, so what all tables I do have under this particular database, those table now got printed in this particular list. Okay, and what all columns name that you have under unupdatable table. So you will be see here two columns. You have number of columns is 2, number of total table is 2, right? For example, I'm clicking on Python data. In the Python data, I do have almost 19 tables. Okay, and I'm clicking on for example, employee data. In the employee data, you will be able to see you have number of columns 2. Okay, for example, now let me show you the uses of these particular buttons. For example, I'm creating one dummy database here. I'm creating one dummy database. So create database dummy underscore one. I created one dummy database. Now it got completely dummy one I should have. Here you guys can see that there is no dummy one. You need to go back. Again you need to log in. Okay. You need to log in, and now you will be able to see the dummy one. Dummy one must be here. You see. on 26th of October it was created. Today is 26th of October, right? You see, I want to delete it. For example, I'm just clicking here. Database has been deleted from the SQL server successfully. Still, it will show you till the time again it will not relog in. Okay, I'm again relogging. So you see, dummy one gone, remove, gone away. Okay. Now what next? Next, delete tables. For example, you have here, you know, in Anjali database you have data table. Okay, you want to remove it. I don't want to remove. This is something useful table. I don't want to remove. Sheet one. Sheet one underscore sheet one. I want to remove this one. Delete table. It has been deleted successfully from the SQL server. Okay. Now you go back and now select again Anjali, so that table you will be not able to see. Now for example, in data you have this in stock you want to delete, right? You want to delete date column, you want to delete this one, you want to delete this one. For example, I want to delete company underscore one. Okay, delete columns. The column has been deleted successfully from SQL server, table name this, column name this. Okay, now again you will be selecting the data. You won't be able to see that dummy company underscore one. Okay, now for example, I want to add column. So if I will click on the add column, I will be having this interface here. So here I can write my column name, what all. For example, I am writing here amount, and data type I want to have begin and add. Has been added. Now again you need to come back. You will be able to see amount of game, right? And all these things are, being implemented in the SQL server, but you are controlling, you are giving command from this interface, and things are happening in the SQL server. So this is something which is very very useful tool. And I will not attach this utility in this, in the description box, because we will create it from the scratch. At end of the time, when finally we will create it, then I will attach the utility, and then you can download it for your practice. Okay, so in today's video only we will be creating the structure, we will be designing the user form. In the second video only we will write the code. Okay, because this is something which will take little time. Okay, now go back, and now you again can log out. Okay, I am logging out. I am logging out. You see, everything is done now. Okay, now that is something which I already created. Okay, now I'm creating one folder, live creation. Live creation. Now I'm going to create blank Excel. In front of you, I'm going to create a blank Excel. The blank Excel. So what I will do, I will attach it. We'll see. Let's see. I'll decide what to do. Okay. So here, now inside one user form, Alt I U first. Okay. What next you need to do? You need to remove it first, VBA project, and drag it till here. Now let's run it. How it is reflecting? Okay, it's reflecting good. Now write only one code here. Activate me width. Width should be application dot width. Me dot height. Application dot height. Okay. Application dot height. You see, now it is some completely getting fit on your screen. Okay, this is what actually we wanted to show. Okay, now Control R. The Control R, what you can do is, in Control R, what you guys can do is, now let me press F4. In F4, I can delete. I can write here login. Login. Just guys, just allow me one moment. Here, just a moment. Let me just a moment. All right, sorry. So here now let's design. I am choosing the color, back color. I am choosing it here as this one. Okay, now what next you need to do, you can take any label you can take from here to here. Okay, remove it. Color, what you can write, you can write here SQL server database management tool version 1.1, version 1. Okay, now you can change the fonts as well. So fonts here, Times New Roman, bold, and 16. Okay, you can change the font color as well as a white. You can make it in the center. Now let's see how it's looking. It's not coming on the center, you see. It's coming little on the left side. So now, why? There's a reason. There's a reason because we have not drag it completely. Now let's drag it till here. Now let's execute how it is coming. Now you see it is coming on the center. Okay, it is coming on the center. The first thing we have done. Next button you need to create here to create a credential. Okay, credential here you need to write, you need to give the color like this. Color whatever as per your requirement you guys can give. I'm not actually good in the coloring part. Okay, to be honest. Create new user. Okay, and change the font styles, bold, Roman, and it should be 12, and I would recommend it as a white font color. Okay, what next you need to do, you need to take one frame from here and draw it. First you need to check the alignment of it. It is coming little on the right side. We need to keep little right side. Okay, now you can remove the frame caption. I don't want it. And what next you can do it, you can take one label and you can write here as login. Okay, you can write here as login, and font size you can give bold, this one, and try to keep the style same. Okay, and make it on the center, not on the right side, center. And font color should be, what font color should be here, let's keep it as a white. Now I'm just again copying and pasting it and saying it, this is your user ID you need to give, user ID and password you need to give. Okay, and password and SQL server name. Okay, here you need to give password, and what next, SQL server. All right, we are good to go. Now let's make it on the left side, not on the center. Great. Alignment, we must be aligned. Okay, alignment must be aligned. All right, now take one text box and draw it here like this. And font color, just make it as it is the same, bold, Roman, and 10. Now just copy and paste for all the three labels which we have created. Okay, which we have created. All right, now take one shape, one button, and write here login. You have to write it as a login. Click to log. Click to log. Okay, and background color you can give as green, and font color as bold, this one, and 12. Great. And one copy and come here and paste it for loading. This is something which will be invisible. Okay, but what is the use case now, how we can make our form so attractive? That is the main case. Loading and loading. Now let's see how it is looking. And one more button we need to create for logout, right? Copy and paste it and copy and paste, and give the red color instead of orange. Now give red color. Now let's see how it is looking. You see, it is looking similar to that. Okay, it is looking similar to that. See, the style, color, font size, these are something which you can do it anytime. The main thing that to making thoughts and to implementing the code and to writing the code, okay, and to integrating the things, right? That is something is the big deal. The one user form we created, and second we need to create for the credential. Okay, alt IU, you need to create alt IU. Okay, now give the background color as orange one. Okay, and write it here, create credential. Okay, create a credential. Here now you need to take one frame, just keep it here like this and remove the frame caption. And after that, what you need to do, you need to take one text box, one label. The label you need to ask for id user id. Okay, and font size you need to decide what font size that you want to keep. I'm keeping 10 and as white. Copy and paste, and this is will be your password, and it will be your password, correct? Password. And next will be your email address, and fourth will be your command button. So command button you need to insert it here, like, okay. For send authentication code, send authentication code. Okay, so here what you need to do, you just font color, you can font size, let's change bold, new Roman 12. Okay, I just forgotten to show you one thing in when I was showing the demo. I'll show you. Okay, I will show you. I just forgotten one thing to show you. If you don't have Outlook but still you want to use it, so I already have created a one default user credential. Okay, and through login that you can have then the send authentication code will be not required for those users who all not have the Outlook in their system, right? So here you need to give it as this color, not this color, this one. All right, now it's looking so good. And you need to set the alignment, and now I'm keeping one text box is here. Okay, and font size you need to define as per your requirement. Bold this one, bold 10 or okay. Okay, that's what. Now copy and paste, and for the password you know what we do actually, right? All right, now it is something good. Now we need to give one we need to have, I just want to give I don't want to give. After that, after sending authentication code, you will have to click on where you will have to click on create credential, create create user. Okay, and color you guys can change it. I'm giving the color now this one, and copy and paste for close. Yeah, okay, I'm giving it here as back, and color I want to give it as red, and remove it. Copy. You see, this is something that we want to create. How this will work, that is the secondary thing. Okay, we will come on that. All right, now create the second user form, alt IU. Sorry, third one for what? Third one for controlling the things, right? And this is the user form we need to create very very deliberately. The same we need to do first. Double click on this, go in activate events, and right here me dot height application dot height. Okay, make it equal me dot width application dot width. See, that's what we wanted to do. Now we need to decorate it. First, Control R, F4, and right here SQL Server Database Management Tool. Okay, management tool. Spelling is wrong here. Management tool. Okay, what next? Take one label. We have to take one label here, and the label you need to create. Label you need to take here like this. Okay, till here. Control R. After that, what we want, I don't want to have here anything. I want to have one particular color for designing purpose only. I'm giving this one. Okay. And here I want to also have me dot label one dot width. Otherwise, otherwise what would happen? Otherwise, I just did the opposite. It should be width. It should be height. Okay. See what is this? I don't want to give the height. I'm sorry. I don't want to give the height. I only want to give the width. Now that's what. Otherwise, if I would have not done that, so my label will be not completed. You know, width would be not as per the screen, as per the size of the window screen. Okay, so that's why that I have done. Now what you need to give the color to your user form. I'm giving the color as this one. How it will be like. Let me see. It seems good. Seems good. Now what next? You need to have remove it. You need to have one frame first. Take one frame and draw it till here. Okay, and one more frame for here. Control R. Remove the frame caption from here and from here as well. From here as well, that you need to remove your caption. And now let's see how it is looking. See, the look is also very important thing. You see how it is looking. It's looking good. It's looking good, but I just need to take it little on the right side, and on this one is also on the right side. Let me take it till here. Now let's show. All right, it is looking good, but alignment, I want to have the alignment same, but no worries, we'll see. uh, as much as I can, I'm doing. All right, that's what we did. The first button, what we want the first button of deleting database. It will be your deleting database. Delete database. Okay, and font color bold. This one 11 I want, and color I want as red. Okay, and second I want for delete tables, right? For delete tables, everything will be same. You just need to change the color if you want. I'm changing the color only. Okay, I'm changing the color. And now next I want to have as add columns. So add columns. Okay, not add columns, delete columns. Okay, delete columns. What next I want to have? I want to change the color as well, little darker, this one, and it should be white. Copy and paste for what? You just need to have a green background color as green. Okay, for adding columns, add columns. Okay, what next we need to do? Copy and paste for what? Add columns and rename columns. Rename column. Okay, and color I can change it as little this one, little not. Let's take it as blue. And now the last button I want to have only of back. Want to have the back home. Simple home. Okay. Now here the question raises here, what extra we need to do. Okay, here what extra we need to do, right? Now I want to have one label first, and in that label I am writing here as total number of database. Total database. Okay, and making it little bigger, bold as 10. Okay, and making it on the center. That's what. Okay, and now copy it and paste it for tables. I just pasted it for the tables as well. Tables and for columns. Okay, the last for SQL server name. Last for SQL server name. So it took little time of mine. Okay, it has also taken my time. I've been working on this project from last 3 days. I was not able to give the time consistently. Okay, that was the reason that it taken the time. And it now it would be your total tables. Okay, and next here total columns. Total columns. And this will be your SQL server. This will be your SQL server. Now you want to, you will have to insert the text box. Text box you will have to write here. And see, the font size is very important part, guys. You will have to take care of it. Okay, 14. Okay, and copy and paste. Copy and paste for all except for SQL server. Okay, for SQL I am going to decrease it. I'm going to decrease it because SQL server will be little longer. So I'm just keeping it 10. Now let's see. Now let's now you if you guys will look at, so you will be able to see, you know the alignment is not good. Alignment actually is not good. We will have to take care of it. We will have to take care of it. I'm taking it on the left side. This one as well. This one as well. Okay. Now let's see the alignment, coloring and decoration is very important actually. Okay, I did it. Okay, now let's create, now let's have copy this label, come here and paste it here. Paste it here. Where? Here. We will have to drag it here. Total database. Okay, and now take one list box. The list box will be here. We'll have to drag it till here. Now we have to figure it out. Okay, it is still here. Have to take it little up, and the current height is you will be able to see the height. Where is the height? Height is here 294, right? Let's make it 320, and now see how it is looking. I am increasing 340 till 340. 340. Now let's see. 340 is still not working. Now let's make it 360. 370. I hope it will be sufficient, but let's see. Okay, I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay. We also can do it 380. Let's make it 380. Okay, now here the font size is also very important. You need to set it bold. This one 10. I'm okay. we'll have to copy and paste for the tables here. Okay, and and you can just copy it and can paste it here for tables. You can paste it for the tables. Okay, the same copy and paste for what? We'll have to paste it for columns as well. Copy and paste. Now let's run it. Now you see, you will be able to see this is the interface that I have shown you, right? This is the interface that I have shown you, and this is something that you need to create. So we have created almost three user form that we created: one, two, three, and the last one that I will show you, okay, when we will be writing the code. So I hope guys that you have liked the video so far, but here I just forgotten to tell you one thing guys. Here in this particular tool which is completely live, okay, which I have created. So here, if you have no Outlook but still you want to use this particular file, okay, so see, if you don't have a credential, then you can't. If you have a don't credential, so you can't log in. Okay, for if you don't have a Outlook, then you won't be able to create this new credential. All right, so what we can do, I already have given one default user ID, user 123. This is the user ID guys, look at. Okay, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, and you need to log in. As soon as you will click on login, you will log. Okay, you just take the screenshot for that particular user credential, and you can use that credential for your I will also give you that credential. I will attach this file in the description box. From there you guys can download it for your practice. All right, so thank you so much everyone for watching the video, and the next part, in the second part, that we will complete this project and we will completely writing the code from the scratch to end. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for watching.